Well, that was, hello friends. I have made my first video, or started to make my first video in a long time, and it wasn't recording, so I'm so sorry. I guess that was kind of good because I got a little emotional in the first one. I'm still a little bit emotional. A lot of that has to do with just stuff that's been going on, and I was starting to tell you guys how much I appreciate having viewers that like to watch me, and that you know, they have even commented they'll get excited if they see I made a video. My videos are not anything in particular other than just me. That's why Cat Ann Chats. But there for a while I was doing the junk journaling, which was fun. I really enjoyed it. I still love watching some people junk journal, but I get really overwhelmed easy, and I know with the junk journaling I kind of got overwhelmed. And so since then, and I got rid of most of my supplies, but I've tried to just be a minimalist and have just a few. And I tried to do some junk journaling, I would say over the last 2-3 months. It's not. It just looks like I took something and put some, you know, some glue on it and stuck it in a book. It's just, I don't know. I guess you don't use it, then you lose it, right? So anyways, I was out running errands. My hubby, Don, is working at the golf course, as he always does on Wednesdays. And I had my granddaughter, who will be 17 on Friday. I had her card that I wanted to get in the mail, even though she lives here in town, and we're getting together as a family for a brunch on Saturday. Maybe I'll try to get that. But anyways, I talked to her mom on the way to the post office and mailed her card. And then I just Aldi's. I am a huge Aldi's fan. Anybody that might not have an Aldi's near them, or they don't use Aldi's, I definitely am a Aldi's user. And boy, trying to get this. I'm gonna listen to this, hoping that the air conditioning isn't reverberating. Looks like the phone's kind of shaking because it's on the wheel. But anyways, I was sharing with you how much I absolutely love watching my daily vloggers. I have a real attachment to watching you, if you are one of them and you know I follow you. I do try to leave comments, you know, here and there. I need to leave more comments because I do know that it's like a relationship. So anyways, I thought, well, maybe somebody would, you know, has been missing mine, because I have had people say, oh, I had one friend say, I saw your video come up and I couldn't press the play button fast enough. And I'll tell you, that made me feel really good. Anyways, there's been a whole lot going on this summer, which is why I haven't been vlogging or just making videos. I was saying when I wasn't recording that I am an extreme introvert. I have done some of the testing study, and I'm like a 98% introvert. And then I have a lot of social anxiety, which is, I think a lot of people on YouTube probably have that, which is really why YouTube is really nice for people like me. Because you can shut it off, or, you know, just face it when you're ready to. And then really really all summer, it's just been one thing after another with my family. It's not really been with Don and I, praise the Lord. But my family, which, you know, if you've got kids, it's grandkids, it's near and dear to your heart. It is your heart. So it started out with my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, got married at the end of June. And then 2 weeks later, we had a big wedding shower. So it was for families, men and women, you know, just everybody, since they just eloped. Well, they didn't elope. They got married at their church with just their immediate families. And the pastor was my granddaughter's uncle, who is the assistant pastor there at the church. So it was very nice. We did not get to go because only the immediate family, you know, it was very small. She didn't wear a wedding dress. She did wear a nice sundress, and, you know, he wore one of his comfortable shirts, which was very nice. And then they just had an intimate little after dinner, or after the wedding dinner, but then 2 weeks later we did have this really big wedding ceremony, or wedding shower. And then very shortly after that, my son and his wife got COVID, and they were both really down, like I was when I had COVID, just losing all energy. My daughter-in-law is still suffering from, this has been, let's see, I would say at least a month, if not 5 weeks. She's got the COVID pneumonia, and she, last I know, 10 days has had a migraine, which she's going to the doctor today to get. She's suffered migraines for years, but see what they can do to try to relieve this from her. And then today, my youngest daughter's grandmother-in-law passed away at 92. My daughter spent the night with her, laying right next to her, and so that was very, very sad to lose her. But she had not been in a good place for a year or two, so that was, you know, it's for her, she's out of a lot of her suffering, but for the family, she was like just glued to the family, you know, bonding, and a wonderful Christian woman that loved her family and the Lord, and loved her church, and she took care of the food pantry for, like, I don't know, 40 years. I mean, she did a lot, so she will be greatly missed. And then my oldest daughter, oh my goodness, their family has, I couldn't even write, she says she's going to write a movie about it. The last month has been, you name it, it's happened. I don't even know if anybody's interested. If anybody's interested, I'll go over that, everything that has happened to them, and even today. Even today. So, anyways, I think that's why I haven't been making videos. I've just been overwhelmed for everybody else. I think if you're you really feel people's pains. I've been feeling every one of theirs. But Don and I are doing good. Just been doing some reading and some Bible. I like to connect Old Testament with New Testament and verses. And then I did get a book at one of those free libraries that you can get that's in somebody's yard or along the road. And I'm getting ready to read that. Apparently it was made into a movie called Belle. And it's some sea captain that married some girl off an island, I think, so I'm gonna read that. I did get a couple books from the library, just some recipe books, and I got one on military women, and I've been enjoying that. Just tells about the different women. I don't know if you have something you would like to share with me or want me to share with you. Let me know in the comments. I will try to share my cooking and my food, because I am trying, as always, to lose some weight, and to I eat pretty good. I'm not a junk eater, but I am in that what do they call that, where you have a really hard time losing weight. I've heard that intermittent fasting, which I've kind of fought, because I don't know. Some people can do well with that. I don't think I would be one of them, because I don't mind not snacking. I don't mind quitting eating at a certain time, but just to... So I think the intermittent fasting that would probably work best for me would be like 11 in the morning to maybe 5 or 6. You know, it doesn't have to be real early, and it doesn't have to be late. Again, if you have experience that works well for you, let me know. But with the intermittent fasting, it helps you, you know, your, what do they call that? It's like a metabolism kind of thing, where you get at a set weight. And I know it's calories in, calories out, but it's also your body doesn't want to let go. Metabolic syndrome, that's what it is. Metabolic syndrome. So anyways, I need to really, I think the intermittent fasting is something that helps you get over that. Oh, let's see. Anyways, that's it. So I will see you later, and thank you for watching if you've watched this far. And like, subscribe, and comment, please. All right.